The 2025 schedule is officially out for the Minnesota Vikings. And to start off, week 1 is against the Bears, surprisingly in Chicago for a week 1 game. That I find it a little hard to understand. It's kind of rare for us to play the Bears in Chicago for a week 1 game, but I see that as a win anyway. It's a Monday Night Football game, so it's going to be a little, I don't know, wonky because we've seen how the Vikings and Bears have played on Monday Night Football. We saw it in 2020 when the Vikings played the Bears, and it was a 19-13 game or something like that. This was like week 10 or like week 3. I forget the week. Um, but anyway, yeah, I believe it was week 10 of the 2020 season. We played the Bears. It was a 19-13 game. There were picks. There were dirty plays. There were fumbles even, I believe. Just turnovers and like it was a Chicago kind of game. Low scoring and like ugly. Uh, the following year, week 15 against the Bears. That was also in Chicago for a Monday Night Football game. This was the 2021 season. And same thing, 17-9. Vikings won that game too. Again, low scoring. I think there were turnovers too. Kirk Cousins threw a horrible interception. But anyways, I'm just saying the Vikings and the Bears in prime time in Chicago can get ugly. But I think that J.J. McCarthy gets the win here. Then on week 2 we play the Falcons for Sunday Night Football, and Vikings fans were requesting this game, or at least I know GG Sports Podcast was, because he said that it'd be cool for last year's week 1 to be uh, Vikings and Falcons Sunday Night Football game for week 1. He said this last year because Kirk Cousins had just gone to the Falcons and we had just gotten J.J. McCarthy and we wanted to get the Kirk quarterback and his team to Minnesota. They wanted to get Kirk Cousins and the Falcons to Minnesota because imagine you just left the team and you then go to play them on prime time. I mean, you've got a lot to prove. That's why he wanted that for Sunday Night Football. I don't blame him. Next, we have the Bengals. We play them at home for the first time in a while. I remember the last time we played the Bengals at home might have been 2017 when Eric Kendricks had a pick six. I can see us winning that. Then we play the Steelers in Ireland, then the Browns in London. I don't like that one too much. Then week 6, another early bye week. Unfortunately, week 7 is against Philadelphia. We've got a lot to prove that game. I think we can get it down. We'll see how it goes though. We finally get the Eagles at home. First time in a long time. Last time we had them at home might have been 2019. We still had Stephon Diggs that year. Then we play the Chargers on Thursday Night Football. So I believe we have 7 primetime games this upcoming season. Then we play the Lions in Detroit. Then the Ravens at home. The Bears at home for Week 11. Then we play in Green Bay to face off against the Packers. We have the Seahawks in Seattle again. The Commanders in Minnesota. And we're going to be playing in Dallas to face off against the Cowboys for Sunday Night Football. Interesting. I believe we had that in 2019. It was a primetime game, but we played the Cowboys in Dallas, and it was in 2019. It was either Sunday Night Football or Thursday Night Football. It was one of those days. Might have been Thursday. I don't fully remember. It was 2019. Then we have the Giants. I'm not concerned about them. It's in New York, or well, New Jersey basically. But I see that as a win for us. Next we have the Lions for Christmas, I believe, week 17. That might be the Christmas game, if I'm not mistaken. But I see that as a win too. I think that we can pull it off against Detroit. Week 18 is against the Packers in Minnesota. And that'll be it. I do see us making the playoffs, though. This would be an 11-6 season at worst, and at best, I'd say 14-3 again. J.J. McCarthy has shown everything he's shown to be a competent quarterback. He's more than competent, in my opinion. We'll see how the season goes, but as Paul Allen says, the voice of the Vikings, he always says, whenever these schedule releases come out, he cannot find the first loss. He can't find the first loss, and neither can I. That's the mentality I want to go toward every time a new schedule comes out. Can't find the first loss. Skull Vikings.